In this video, I'm going to test Sora 2 against VEO 3.1. I'll be facing them off through multiple tests to really push them to their limits. Okay, let's get into it. I'll be using Higgsfield AI in this video as they have all of the best video generators available, including VEO 3.1 and Sora 2, and they have the best image generators and editors available as well. So you can do everything you need to within Higgsfield. They're always adding crazy new features as well, which I'll show you some in this video. So I'll be testing VEO 3.1 and Sora 2 across different categories. There are some key differences between the two models. With Sora 2 you can generate up to 12 seconds and VEO 3 only goes up to 8 seconds. But VEO 3 has the ability to do start and end frames, and they also have the ingredients feature, which I'll show you shortly. They can both do 720 and 1080p, both landscape and portrait video. In Higgsfield you get a few Sora 2 models to choose from Sora 2, Sora 2 Pro, Sora 2 Max, and Sora 2 Pro Max. And with Google, you get VEO 3.1 Fast and VEO 3.1. So to start with, let's have a look at how they both tackle dialogue. So the first dialogue test I'll try with two people speaking to each other. So in Higgsfield, just make sure you go to Video, choose the video model here. So I'm going to be using Sora 2 Pro Max and VEO 3.1. And here you can choose the duration. Now, Sora 2 does go up to 12 seconds, but for most of these tests, I'll be doing it at 8 seconds just so it's the same length as VEO 3. Higgsfield's really good at having these promos, so at the moment of recording, there is unlimited mode on 720p resolution. So for this prompt, I've just kept it quite simple. I've just got two men filming in a podcast studio, and then I've included what lines they say to each other. Now, just a heads up, some of the prompts I've used in this video are quite long, which can be hard to fit on the screen for everyone to see. So I've actually created a free document containing all of the prompts I've used in this video. If you want to try them out for yourself, I've left the link for that in the description down below. Here is the Sora 2 Pro Max version.
We're finally here. Anyone can make a podcast now. I just don't know what to talk about.
And here is the VEO 3.1 version. I will be using VEO 3.1 instead of the fast version for most of these generations. Also, when using a VEO 3.1 model, you get the option to enhance your prompt.
We're finally here. Anyone can make a podcast now.
I just don't know what to talk about.
Now here's another dialogue scene between two people, but this time I want it to cut between the two characters. So in the prompt, I've actually added in a time frame of where I want each person to talk. So again, make sure to check out the prompts document I've left down below.
You ever think we're just running in circles?
Maybe. But at least we're running together.
That was really good. It has really cinematic lighting. The vocals were perfect. It cuts between the characters really nicely. So yeah, very, very happy with that one. I think the VEO 3.1 version also did a great job.
You ever think we're just running in circles?
Maybe. But at least we're running together.
Now I actually wanted to test it with an accent. I currently live in New Zealand, but I'm originally from Birmingham in the UK, and the Birmingham accent is called the Brummie accent, which was made famous by the Peaky Blinders TV show. It's a really tough accent to nail, so I wanted to see how well these video generators could handle it. So I gave it the prompt of a man who's talking in a Brummie accent, like the TV show Peaky Blinders. And here's the Sora 2 version.
You think the world owes you a favour, do you? Round here, favours cost. Nothing's given, everything's took. You want a seat at the table, you earn it. You pay in sweat or in blood.
Okay, it did cut out at the end again there, but I was really blown away with how they nailed the accent. It does actually sound like it's from the Peaky Blinders TV show, so yeah, that was really impressive.
They underestimated us once. We won't let them do it again. From now on, we demand respect, or we take it.
Okay, overall the video looks pretty good, but it did not get the Brummie accent. It just sounds like a regular English accent. So I definitely give Sora 2 the edge on getting these accents right. And then I tested it with a different language and singing together. So this is Sora 2's version of a German metal singer. I do not speak German, so I don't know if it was correct or not, but from listening to it, it did sound really good. And if anyone does speak German, please let me know in the comments down below how accurate it was and what he was actually saying. Here is the VEO 3.1 version, which I actually did start off with this image. Now, VEO 3.1 has the edge over Sora 2, as VEO 3.1 allows you to use human people as a starting image, whereas Sora 2 does not allow you to use starting images with human faces in it. So that could be a big decision on which model you end up using. So let's check out VEO's version.
Die Gipfel brennen, wenn der Sturm beginnt. Ewige Kälte, die Stimmen im Wind. Ich stehe allein.
Okay, that was pretty good. It was very similar to the Sora one that we started with. And in this test, I wanted to see if I could get this image of a fish to do a rap.
Yo, I'm a goldfish, colder with the flow. Flip fins in the current, let the bubble stream go. Scale shine bright like a disco. I swim the tank, I rule the reef. Got scales of red beyond belief. The water's cold, but my rhymes are fire. Rising straight to the top, getting higher.
I think VEO 3.1 won this one. Now let's have a look at product ad videos. So first off, I've got this image of a Lego Nintendo Game Boy. So let's check out both versions.
Some memories.
Some memories you can build again.
Lego Game Boy, built from memory.
What's fun with using VEO 3.1 for creating product ads is that we have the ingredients feature, so you can add up to 3 different images and it will incorporate them into the final video. So for this test, I've created a banana juice can, which was created in Higgsfield using the Nano Banana image editor. I also created this fluffy yellow hat, and using Higgsfield's incredible soul image generator, you can create incredibly realistic looking models. So I created this model in a house and uploaded all 3 of these images into the ingredients mode. And using this prompt, this is the video that it made.
Try our new banana juice. It's so refreshing and oh.
And in this video here, I used a slightly different prompt and it generated a more professional looking ad.
Confidence? It's something you can taste. Banana juice, bold flavor, smooth confidence.
Sora 2 doesn't have ingredients, but in Higgsfield, they have this really good feature called Sora 2 Trends, which allows you to create some really crazy videos, and these are perfect for doing product videos. So when in Sora 2 Trends, you can choose between TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and YouTube. And here you can add in your product image. There are loads of really insane presets, which give you wildly different results. So I'll show you some of my results.
バナナのまままろやかにごく丸ごと神の甘香り
ごくごく飲めて幸せ
新発売バナナジュース
ミルクしたてでとろける美味しさ
ごくごくハッピーバナナジュース
Shine up, pop the tap, feel the daylight rush. Sweet and bright, taking flight. One taste is enough. Bananas in my heart, hear it beating to the beat. Raise the can, shout it high, banana juice.
What have you got there? Looks interesting.
It's banana juice. I just grabbed it from the corner store. Never seen it before.
Banana juice in a can. Okay, give me a quick review. What's it like?
All right, hold on. It's creamy, sweet. Kind of tastes like a melted banana smoothie.
In a world that craves something bold, a new flavor is breaking through. Smooth, golden, unmistakably banana. Banana juice, coming soon.
At Banana, we set out to make a drink that's as delightful to look at as it is to taste.
Clean, minimal, and instantly recognizable.
The can is precision formed from recycled aluminum, finished in a deep black and a vibrant red band that holds bold yellow.
All right, chat, we're pushing B here. Oh, before we do, quick shout out to today's sponsor. Check this out, banana juice. Yeah, it's a real thing, and it's ridiculously good. Look at that can, black, red, little bananas all over it. Use code BANANA at checkout, 15% off. We'll grab a sip real quick while I cap this point.
Long before recipes or refrigerators, humans on this very planet found a way to fizz bananas. In a cave on the edge of the savannah, a curious hunter-gatherer stumbles upon a metal fruit that hisses when opened. He drinks, and his jaw learns the word refresh.
Inside the glossy box are numbered bags filled with over 1,000 elements, plus the instruction book. The build starts with the rectangular base and grows layer by layer until that familiar shape appears. The buttons, the D-pad, even the ridge speaker grill, all brick built. There's no
Company. You know what this is?
A 30-year-old toy.
It's a map. To it I don't know yet.
Hand it over, or you don't walk away.
Move and I drop you.
Everyone wants to level up. Only one of us gets to play.
We took the handheld that started it all and reimagined every detail.
With iconic controls and a timeless monochrome display, Game Boy Classic brings retro play to a new generation.
I've also had a lot of fun recreating old 90s product commercials. So here are a few examples of those.
No way! It's glowing! Blast off, buddy!
Introducing Blast Off Buddies, rocket-powered action figures with light, sparks, and attitude. Blast Off Buddies, toys with attitude.
Collect them all!
Blast off!
Blast Off Buddies, toys with attitude!
And here's one of my favorite product ads, which is a luxury headphone advert. And I think both of them did an exceptional job. Now let's have a look at motion graphics. So let's see which model is the best at creating a Netflix style logo animation. This one does use a pretty long prompt, so just remember, if you want to recreate this, then download my prompts file down below. My personal favourite is the VEO 3.1 version, as it has a more dynamic look at it, and it actually says Netflix at the end. I think they both do really well with the sound design in the video though. Now let's have a look at storytelling. So what I mean with storytelling is I want to tell a short story over multiple scenes. So the best method of doing this, I find, is to have the prompt template like this, where you include a time frame where it clearly tells the model where to start each scene in the video. For VEO 3.1, they actually have a multi-shot mode in Higgsfield, so if you enable that, it will split your prompt up into scenes and adds camera cuts as well, which is extremely helpful. So here's the first test.
I should have called. I should have called.
I think they're both good, but I actually prefer the Sora 2 version in this one. But they do both do a good job at cutting in between each scene. And in this next one, I wanted to create a cute animated sequence for a kids TV show called Beadle and Bonnie. So I generated this image in Seedream within Higgsfield, and I gave it the prompt of stop motion animation. British narrator says, "This is the adventures of Beadle and Bonnie." I left this prompt a lot more open than the previous one, as I was curious to see what the video generators would create with a simpler prompt.
This is the adventures of Beadle and Bonnie, two knitted wanderers with curious hearts, exploring forests, mountains, rivers, and wherever the path may lead.
This is the adventures of Beadle and Bonnie.
Beadle and Bonnie.
I thought they both were incredibly cute, but I've got to give the edge to VEO 3.1 on this one. It stuck to the characters more, I preferred the narration, and it even had that really cute version of them saying Beadle and Bonnie at the end. I could easily use this as an animated intro, and I think it would work perfectly. I've done a ton of experiments trying to create animated short films using the same characters, and this method here is really awesome to do in Sora 2. I did find this method from an awesome creator called Framer, who specializes in creating cartoon animations with using AI, so definitely check him out if you're wanting to create cartoon animations. So as you can see, I've got both characters on the image, with the shot of the location in the background as well. And as you can see in the prompt, it's broken up into different scenes to fit in the 12 seconds. And the result is pretty awesome.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Yep. All part of the plan. Don't worry. Ready? Please let this work. Please let this work.
Don't touch it.
But what if it's the good kind of button? Huh? Okay. Maybe not good.
Move!
Running! Totally running! It's gonna blow!
It's incredible that it takes that initial image and turns it into a pretty decent looking cartoon sequence. I'm actually working on creating longer episodes using this method, so if you do want to see my progress on this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss those videos. The good thing about VEO 3.1 is that if you want to tell a sequence with consistency, then the start and end frame option is a really solid option. So for this example, I've created all of these start and end frames, and what I did is I created that first video and then used that last frame to then be the start frame on the next video. And you can keep doing this to create a continuous video. Now let's have a look at dynamic shots. So to start off with, I want to see how well they deal with fast moving cars. And the first prompt is a detailed prompt about an F1 car going through Monaco. So let's see the results. Now I've got to say they both have a very unique look. And in this one I've got a race car on a track, and I've set the initial image at a Dutch angle. I think they both did a good job. I like the cuts that it's doing between each shot, and on the most part it does feel like it gives you a sense of speed. And here's a few more dynamic shots. Now let's have a look at audio and sound effects. So for this first example, I've got this person driving a car in an anime style. So I wanted to see if it would add that kind of lo-fi beat music to the video. And here is a quick ASMR test.
Just relax and let the sound carry you.
I find making horror videos really good for sound effects, and in this one here, the prompt says a music box begins to play, a door creaks and the music melody distorts, and then there is child's laughter.
You took my name.
I think this video really did the sound effects perfectly. It was incredibly creepy, and it knew exactly how to fit them into the video. Okay, so now I'm going to pass this over to you, and I would love to know your thoughts. Do you prefer one model over the other? And if there's anything that I've missed in this video, then please leave suggestions on what I should cover next time. Okay, so I'm going to do more testing now, as I feel like there's a lot more to do. My name is Jack, and I will see you in the next one.